back, everyone. My name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. Welcome to the makeshift studios. On vacation this week with my wife. This was a vacation that was booked many months ago before we knew the Edmonton Oilers were going to be playing on June 24th. So I unfortunately will not be in Edmonton for the game, but will definitely be watching, and we'll have my Fanatic rundown following the game for you guys to check out. Hopefully, we're talking about a big Edmonton Oilers Stanley Cup victory going into Game 7 here. Can you guys believe it? I mean, Jack Michaels just put out this tweet. Exactly 9 months after their preseason opener and 7 months after waking up on U.S. Thanksgiving, 10 points out of a playoff spot, the Edmonton Oilers will play in the biggest game in Stanley Cup final history. The road team has won the last 3 Game 7s in the final, so that's got to be a pretty good omen for the team. The boys will get this one done. I just have no doubt of it. The Edmonton Oilers absolutely just firing on all cylinders, and they're finding a way. Down 3-2 to the Vancouver Canucks going into Game 6 and 7, must wins. They get it done. Dallas up 2-1 in the conference finals. 2-0 in Game 4. It looked like it was going to be a 3-1 series lead for Dallas. The Oilers come back, win 3 straight, take this series. And of course, the most impressive thing so far, down 3-0 to the Florida Panthers in the Stanley Cup Finals. And they have come all the way back and in convincing fashion won Games 4, 5, and 6 to force Game 7 tomorrow night. There was a little bit of concern earlier today that it looked like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was not going to be in the lineup for Game 7, or at least there was the possibility of that, but head coach Chris Knobloch puts that to rest. Evander Kane was skating at practice in Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' spot, but does not look like Kane will be in, and it looks like the same lineup for the Oilers going into Game 7. So that would be Nuge, McDavid, Hyman, Foegele, Draisaitl, Holloway, Janmark, Henrique Brown, McLeod, Ryan Perry, Ekholm, Bouchard, Nurse Broberg, Kulak, Ceci, and of course, Stuart Skinner starting in goal. Skinner has just been absolutely amazing in these late games and series, as we've been talking about. He just gets it done when it really matters. I know he's been a focal point of some fan frustration throughout these playoffs, but when the games really, really matter, Stuart Skinner has been there. He's the reason they were Western Conference champions, and he's got a chance to make them Stanley Cup champions tomorrow. A lot of talk that if the Oilers do get it done here, Connor McDavid could be coming home with that Conn Smythe trophy, but we all know there's only one trophy that Connor McDavid is interested in tomorrow night, and that is, of course, the Stanley Cup. It's the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 7, the Super Bowl of hockey tomorrow, and the Edmonton Oilers, for the first time since 2006, have a chance to bring home the Stanley Cup back to Edmonton. I was there on Game 6, as you guys know, for all the celebrations downtown after the boys tied this series 3-3. It was absolutely insane. Cannot even imagine what the atmosphere is going to be on Monday night. A lot of businesses should just close down on Tuesday if everything goes the way we want it to, because I can't imagine there's going to be too many people showing up for work on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens, guys, but I have a lot of confidence here going into this Game 7. The boys have just been finding a way all throughout the lineup. Connor Brown, Matthias Janmark, Connor McDavid, Warren Foegele, you name it, Stuart Skinner, a player has stepped up to get this team to this point, and I just wish they could play the game right now because the wait is excruciating, but we got to wait about another 24 hours or so here, and then it will be time for Game 7, Edmonton Oilers, Florida Panthers, winner takes all for the Stanley Cup. So I think that's about all I got to say on this one, guys, but I'm hoping it's a fun celebratory video tomorrow night talking about a big Stanley Cup victory, the 6th for the Oilers in franchise history. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know your predictions. What happens in Game 7 tomorrow night? Let me know in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.